Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about how to be a morning person or how to wake up at 5 a.m. I know it's one of the things that everyone wants to do but everyone dreads doing. So we'll just break it down into simpler steps in this video. If you're interested in that, then keep on watching. Let's start with something very basic. There is no wrong or there's no right in this. You could be a morning person, you could be a night owl. It only depends when you feel the most active, when you feel the most awake. So I think it's not one shoe fits all kind of a thing. Not everyone can be a morning person. At the same time, not everyone can be a night owl either. But to be the most productive self, I have to wake up in the morning and I get a lot of work done before 6 p.m. So I will do everything before 6 p.m. because after 6 p.m. I'm just like a sloth. I don't know what I need to do. I just want to sleep. I'm tired because I wake up at 5 as well, 5, half 5. By 6 p.m. I'm out of battery. But even if I wake up at, for example, 11 a.m., I still won't be able to function after 6. So yeah, it totally depends on you. But at the same time, I feel the biggest benefit of waking early is there are no distractions, and because you've just slept and woken up, your mind is at a calmer state instead of night time when you're fed so many things and your mind is running like a horse. So yeah, I think that's personally why I like to wake up in the morning. And in order for you to be a morning person or start waking up early, the first and the foremost thing that you need to do is find a reason. This is the most important thing. This is the base. This is the very foundation of you transforming into a morning person. You need to find a reason, and that reason needs to be personal. It could be anything. It could be going to the gym or going for a run. It could be spending more time with yourself. It could be doing self-care. It could be meditating. It could be journaling, anything, but that needs to be very personal to you. You need a motivation basically, because without a motivation there cannot be a habit. So you need to remind yourself every night about that motivation, why you're waking up, and that you need to honor what you said. So you need to wake up in the morning no matter what, because that's a commitment you've made to yourself. Second thing is how to make it a habit. In order to make a big successful habit, you need to do a lot of small things throughout the day for you to achieve that habit. It cannot be 180 flip. So you need to do a lot of small things that will contribute to that big habit that you're trying to create. For example, don't drink coffee. If you want to wake up in the morning at 5, don't consume any form of caffeine after 1 p.m. or after midday, because you know that will have a knock-on effect on your body and it will be hard for you to fall asleep at a decent time, for you to wake up at a decent time. It's like these small things you'll have to be conscious of. The second thing is you need to go to bed at the same time. Now, if you have been going to bed at 2 a.m., going to bed at 10 p.m. is going to be a challenge. So for a few days, you will struggle and you need to cut short that time. So instead of 2, make it 12 a.m. before going directly to 10 p.m. because this is like setting up yourself for failure. You cannot just flip everything you've been doing for months and years. So you need to make small changes that your body doesn't even realize, but it's just happening and it's compounding. So it's always better to gradually do something. Don't start waking up at 5 a.m. if you've been waking up at midday tomorrow, because for 2 days you're going to be very pumped and you'll do it, but the third day the energy will come down and you just want to sleep, and all that progress you thought you've made will go to waste because it's not sustainable, because your body just cannot flip like that. So instead of waking up at midday, you can shift it to 10 a.m. I think initially big changes are easier to do. So this cutting 2 hours will be easier as compared to from 7 going to 6 and 6 to 5, because small changes, they will take a bit more time. It's like 90% of the effort you can do easily, but that 10% requires a bit more motivation, bit more dedication and a bit more discipline, but that does compound and you will get there. That is the change that will actually attribute to your growth the biggest. But in order for you to reach there, you need to make these small changes throughout. So you need to shift your clock by 2 hours, by half an hour, by 1 hour, whatever works for you, and then remind yourself every single day that no matter what, you're going to stick to it. Next one, stack your habits. Don't wake up and give yourself time to think what to do. That is the best way to set yourself up for failure, because when you're in bed and you're thinking, what shall I do? Your mind will find that comfort in the bed and will ask you to sleep or just slouch or just laze around, not do anything at all. So do not give yourself time to think in the morning. Every night before bed, try to make sort of a to-do list on your phone, on pen and paper, whatever works for you. Make a to-do list and just habit stack. As soon as you wake up, jump out of bed, brush your teeth, do your business, make your bed. Once your bed is made, you cannot go back in the bed. Then what I personally do is I eat my breakfast, I read for a bit, and I straight go to the gym. So by the time it's 7, I'm already in the gym, I'm running. So it's just one habit after another, and I'm on autopilot because I don't have to think. It's a muscle memory. I know what is the next step. But at the same time, it's very slow, it's very calm. I don't wake up 10 minutes before work and then panicking. I do everything I love to do in the morning. It's like treating myself before even the day begins. I love running, I'll do that. I love reading, I'll do that. I love meditating, so I'll sit 10 minutes with myself. If I want to journal, usually I do it at night. But if I want to journal in the morning, if I feel I want to, I do that. So before the craziness of the day begins, you have that 5 to 9 before your 9 to 5 basically, and you can spend it on yourself. So you just need to find that groove that works for you and then get into the groove. Next is making it attractive. Obviously, as I said, waking up 10 minutes before you need to do something is not fun. It's not cool. It's not nice. You're in a panic mode, then you're grumpy, then it takes a few hours of your day to feel normal and eased out. But why give yourself that panic and disastrous feeling in the morning that you need to be somewhere in 10 minutes or do something in 10 minutes when you can have a really slow, chilled out morning routine? So probably you can create a very slow, whatever works for you. You don't have to go for a run first thing in the morning. Some people go in the end of the day as well. That totally depends on you. You can make your first half of the morning all about self-care, self-love, whatever you enjoy. Keep that time for yourself. Keep that time for those things. Another habit that works like motivation is creating checklists. So every night when you check things off, it just gives you that dopamine hit. It just makes you feel so much happier that you had a productive day. You did all of this. It forces you in a way to create a checklist for the next day, like a little to-do list, and then tick them off. That's why I like to do it on pen and paper, because I was like, oh, done that, done that, done that. Also, don't be so rigid. Things do spill over when you needed time for something else. Let it be, because I have been at one point where I would sacrifice on my sleep just to complete that checklist. So be a bit more flexible, because if there's something that's more important that has come that needs your attention and you need to put something aside, it is fine. It can go to the next day. It's not the end of the world. I feel these habits that I've just talked about are very actionable, and if you start implementing one thing at a time, you can surely become a morning person. But let's now talk about the benefits as well. As I said in the beginning of the video, there is nobody awake in the morning. Nobody is messaging you, nobody is calling you. So it's actually a time where you can really be at ease, at a normal frequency. You're not after something, and you can be really calm. Second thing is your mind is empty. It's not overwhelmed. It's not overstimulated by a lot of things happening. You've not been fed a lot of information as well, because you've just woken up. So make it really nice and calm for yourself, so that throughout the day you're not on an emotional roller coaster. Third thing is, once you're awake, you have clearer thoughts as well. So in the morning, when you don't have distractions and you have to make decisions, you can actually see things for what they are, instead of being fed a lot of information about it and then your opinion changing. Whereas in the morning, you can actually see black for black and white for white. The last benefit I feel is the biggest one, that you can work on yourself, because the world is asleep. Nobody needs your attention, nobody needs your time at crack of dawn. You can actually work on things that you like. So in the end, to conclude the video, always honor the commitment that you've made to yourself. If you've said you're going to wake up at 5, you should work towards it. It's not going to happen overnight, but your slow, gradual steps will help you reach to that longer goal in no time. And always remember, discipline has more value than motivation. You might not find motivation, but if you're disciplined, you'll keep doing the right thing. I hope this video will help you break that big task of waking up at 5 into small little actionable steps that you can do to achieve that goal. And you can be a morning person in no time. If you like the video, don't forget to smash a big thumbs up. If you like to stick around, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.